going to answer a few questions that were actually in the workshop itself, and we can cover those. People, one-on-one or in groups is we go through this, but I think there's a misunderstanding of what a recruiter does. Now, again, I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. Okay, this is not terribly in depth, but I want to give you an understanding because the question that came to me was, "Hey, Bradley, I'm frustrated. I'm at a point where I think I should hire a recruiter. Okay, should I hire a recruiter, and what should I look for?" Okay, one, stomp on the brakes, hard, both feet. Okay, right there. Let's explain this. There are recruiters it's called in-house, okay, which in-house would be working for a company, okay? American Airlines, eh, Google, whomever, okay? They all have their own group of in-house recruiters that work for them in the HR department. That's not who we're talking about here, okay? You want to avoid them, by the way. But that's not who we're talking about. What we're talking about is like headhunters, recruiters, that type of people, okay? Executive search. That's what I've done. That's my specialty. You cannot hire us. Okay. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to sound like arrogant, but I'm saying that is not how the model works. Okay. You cannot hire a recruiter, a headhunter, an agent, or anybody like that to go find you a job, to go bring you interviews, or to get you into a company. Okay. You cannot hire anybody to do that. Anybody that offers that service to hire me and I'll get you in this company. Hire me and I'll get you these interviews. You know, it's crock. Okay. Crock and total scam. Okay. Recruiters do not work that way. You understand? Recruiters are paid by the company. Okay. Recruiters are paid by the company. A company says, "Hey, recruiter," at any level. There are recruiters for the service industries, for plumbers, for construction, for finance people, for techs, for anything, okay? For doctors. And a company says, "Hey, I need X, Y, and Z." Okay. So they're going to hire me as a recruiter and they're going to pay me, a flat fee, a percentage, whatever. Okay. And go find this person. And that's what I do. Okay. That's what a recruiter does. And they use a number of methods and ways to go find someone. Okay. And if they happen to run across you, if you happen to send your information into them, and at the timing is so key on this. It happens to be at the right time where, hey, Susie Q, you have this great background. It fits this. You're a square peg. I have a square hole over here. Fantastic. It fits. And I'm gonna send 5, 6, 10 people over here to my company, and you're one of them. Okay. And it goes from there. And if they don't like you, well, okay, great. Boom. I may use you in the future, but I can't use you right now. Thanks for playing. Okay. That's it. You don't have to like the answer, but that's the answer. Okay. Too many people believe and feel that I'm going to hire a recruiter is like hiring a real estate agent. And it is so completely opposite from that. It is not how it works. Okay. Because if you're selling your home, and you if you're selling your home and you contract with a real estate agent, they're going to go actively find buyers, to look at your home. It doesn't work that way in the job market at all. Okay. What you can do, what you can do is you can hire a coach, you can hire an advisor, you can hire someone who has been a recruiter, is a recruiter, to help you operate with a strategy. You can They can help you name gather. They can teach you different ways to do this. They can help you to, like I said, name gather, find out who to contact, develop that methodology and strategy. They can help prepare you for interviews of what to say. I'm not a big fan of the resume writer because too many people think a resume is all it is. I mean, look, does anybody get married when they swipe right on Tinder? Is that it? Hey, great, awesome, fantastic, or Bumble or whatever? No, it's not. It is simply meant to get you in the door. And yet, too many people put too much of an emphasis on it's the resume. So I'll spend all this money on looking at my resume. Look, your resume doesn't mean shit if it's never seen by a human. Okay. The more important thing is how do you actually get around that to get it seen by a human? And more importantly, a human being. that can hire you, not Brittany, the 24-year-old junior recruiter. That's it. And then it becomes, oh, okay. Well, especially for people our age, what do I say? How do I communicate my experience? How I have too much experience. It's obvious that I've been working 25, 30 years here. What do I do? How do I overcome these things? That people can coach you through. Okay. You can coach people through that. Right. But the portion here is, or the important piece to remember is, no one, you cannot hire anyone to go get you indoors, um, get you an interview, or get you a job. That is not what recruiters do. So when someone says, I'm going to hire a recruiter, no, you're not. No one. The other piece I want to say, and I should have led with this, is much like doctors or attorneys, every recruiter specializes. Okay. They specialize in a variety of ways. And that could mean vertically, meaning, you know, healthcare. You only do healthcare. You only do construction. You only do technology, consumer goods, whatever. Some people do it by position. Okay. Hey, I only hire entry level. I only hire supervisors. I only hire C-suite. Okay. Okay, cool. Everyone has some sort of specialty. All right. It's kind of like when you go to a party and you meet someone that's a doctor. Okay. Oh, you're a doctor. Well, great. Well, could you take a look at this? My foot hurts. Oh, well, great. I'm an OB. Okay. It's the same thing. And a lot of people feel that you know, they misunderstand how recruiters operate and what they do as well. Okay. The other is, I do want to say this for just for clarification. There's a giant difference between a recruiting firm and a staffing firm. Okay. Big difference. Um, staffing staffing is more volume oriented. It's more people putting people on contract. Could be anything, could be tech, could be admin, anything like that. It's not usually your higher level things. Recruiter, executive search are more permanent based. Okay. Two very different things. And you're never, ever, ever, ever to work with anybody exclusively, you know? If someone says, "Oh, well, I just want you to work with me," no, it doesn't work that. One for a particular company, if someone says, "Hey, hey, Frank, I'm going to put you in with, I'm going to, we've spoken. I like you. You're the square hole. You're the square peg. I got the square hole over here with this particular company. I'm going to present you over there to that company. Do I have your permission to do that? Yes, you do. Okay, great. Well, then you only work with that recruiter in that particular company while he tries to, he or she tries to get you the job in that company. Okay. But that's it. Okay. That is it because it happens to be, mutually beneficial. But here's the deal. You're not the only one because meanwhile, if I'm putting Frank over there, I'm also putting, you know, uh, Craig, Becky, and Stacy over there too. Okay. And seeing who they like because you never know. That's how I don't like that. That's the name of the game. That's how it works. Okay. But again, you cannot hire a recruiter to open doors, get you indoors, get you a job. You cannot do it. You can reach out to them and you can introduce yourself. Okay. And I think that's good because so much of this, and the word I want you to remember, the acronym is TOMA. Okay. Top of mind awareness. So many times, I cannot tell you how many placements I've made because I'm working on something. I'm having a hard time trying to fill a particular position. And I'm looking for resumes, whatever. I can't find the right person. And someone reaches out to me and they say, "Hey, Bradley, you remember, I sent you my info about 6 months ago. I just wanted to circle back with you. Here's what I do." Oh, or hey, Bradley, here's what I do. I know you specialize in X, Y, and Z, and I'm on the market right now. I want to introduce myself here and bullet points. Okay, just quick. And I can't tell you how many people I've placed because it's been just a random, oh my God, that's divine timing right there. You know what? You're right. I am looking for someone like this. I didn't have to dig for it. Okay. And if they can't, if it is, hey, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic, but I don't have anything right now. I'm not working on anything right now. Okay. That's it. And then you circle back with them every 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. So that is the Cliff Notes version on working with recruiters and to answer the question that I received on I'm having a hard time. Should I go hire a recruiter? What do I need to look for? And the answer is you can't. Okay. You need to know how they work. They can be incredibly helpful, but you can hire someone to guide you into how do you name gather? How do you find the right people? What methods and tools do you use to get their phone number, their email, who the right person is? How do you, you know, work around the apps? How do you work around the junior recruiter? What do you say? What do you say in the interview? How do you follow up with the interview? How do I stress my important points, especially if I'm older? You can find somebody to do that and coach you through it all day long. And the example I use on this is I'm a big tennis player. Okay. I played tennis all my life. Played at an extremely high level. I have a number of friends on the tour and pros, and the biggest things there are. In fact, one of my best friends is the coach of the recent silver medalist in men's doubles in the Olympics. Okay. He's coached people that's won Wimbledon, US Open, all this. He can coach them, he can guide them, he can advise them, but he can't go hit the ball for them. He cannot go hit the ball for him. He can't hop on court. Okay. And it's kind of the same thing with the recruiter or career coach or advisor or anything like that. Okay. And at the same time too, I guess you can watch videos. I could watch Rafa Nadal or Djokovic play, but it doesn't help me prepare for a tournament, does it? Because I need to go get on court and I need to hit balls and I need to actually work with a coach who's going to know my game and see right there what I'm messing up on or what I'm doing right or what I can improve upon. That's the difference.